right. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing okay, surviving this bloodbath. I just wanted to get back to us on a Bitcoin on a daily, and I just want you guys to quickly look at the measured move we've been looking at for about a week now, if not 2-3 weeks, and we basically came and tested the bottom of it. We wicked it. Now, this volume is very, very high, and this is a daily chart. What are we expecting? Well, I can just say right now that I don't think the blood is completely over to the downside. We have 14 and 45 minutes left on the 14 hours and 45 minutes left on this daily candle, and it is absolutely imperative that we close above 28,678. If we do not close above this level today, we will see lower levels, and I have these lower levels marked. We have this 20K level just because of that flat and even 20K. But the real extensions I'm looking for is 17,700 and 14,900. If we do get a wick lower and we come back down, if we can hold 25.5 and not make a new low, we can look for the retrace to come in to the $28,000 area. If we do break this low today before 8 p.m., obviously these lower targets are going to be much more of a realistic grab. I know these areas, it seems impossible to a lot of people, but this is the capitulation that we were looking for. This measured move we took after we broke out of this pink channel, and that's when we were like, hey, it's possible. And then we saw this orange channel form. We're like, here's the measured move from this orange channel. We've hit it. Now the pink channel is coming into fruition. If we do not find support here, these lower targets will be a reality, guys. So don't think it's impossible to go here. I know some people are looking at 3,000, etc. I'm not even going to show you lower targets until we actually come down and close under $25,000. Then I can say these are real. But I'm going to wait for the daily close at 14K to know. And then no matter what, if we don't close above 28,678 before 8 p.m. today, all these lower targets will become extremely important for Friday. And you got to keep in mind that it's Friday. A lot of people like to remove risk before the weekend, and it's going to be a very low volume weekend where anything can happen. So the short squeeze to the upside can occur, and if a daily short squeeze does occur, we have 35,200 as a layer of resistance. Basically, it's gonna wick this low. All the real money is gonna bring this back up. We're gonna get back into the orange channel, and we're gonna test this mid cross of this orange breakdown area. If we can't close above the 21 at 35,400 on the retrace, expect it to roll back over, and then maybe you can find support at 32,000 before we retest the lows again at 28,600. And this is all if we have a very sharp buy up. I don't know if it's even gonna have the strength to get that high, because we have lots of resistance at the top side, as you can see on my chart. But if we just do have a quick fast move, and we get to the 21 and we close, and we even go to 38,000, and then we still don't roll over there, well, we just retested the breakdown of the pink channel, and then we're gonna roll right back down and consolidate around 32 and 28 before we actually test for higher. So be patient. This is daily on Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to a 4 hour so we can give you more realistic targets on a shorter time frame, because I'm gonna be out all day today. Ironically, I have a job starting at a bank. How funny is that, guys? I'm gonna teach them about Bitcoin, the greatest asset of all time. One thing I wanted to point out on a 4 hour on Bitcoin, we are under our fib. So this is our first level of resistance, 28,600 to the top side. And then we have another layer of resistance at 30,600. So I would expect a lot of resistance to us to get above those levels. Right now we are consolidating into a little descending triangle. Maybe we can basically break out of this, and then we can look for the retrace to the 21. That's why I was saying that. And that's if we get above 28,700 on the retrace. I have these higher targets marked because I'm expecting whatever the retrace to be it to be a quick, fast upward move due to the fact that shorts and people are panicking. We're going to do a squeeze eventually. It's been 7 weeks now that we are on a downward trajectory. When the short squeeze does occur, it will be big, but it will be a dead cat bounce scenario. So don't get excited if you see it go up quickly, like, hey, the bottom is in, we can't go any lower. That is not the right mentality to have as a trader. You're a gambler. All right, so just keep that in mind. On a 4-hour time scale, we broke out of the Bollinger Band, we broke back in. It is imperative that we do not go and close under 27,500 on a 4-hour. If you start having 4-hour closes under 27,500, we basically will be refilling this wick, and then we will see if this low is the real low, which will get defended and we won't make a new low under in it, or if this low is just a quick wick up because some huge person got stopped out and had to market buy their position, and that's why it went to this extreme wick up. So we have time. This could become a doji, and if this doji occurs, we can look for higher retracements to the top side. If this doji is not a doji in 2 hours and 40 minutes and we actually start filling this gap to the downside, then well, you know, the absolute bottom should be 25,000 ish, and if we lose 25,000, then you can start cutting your losses because you know that, hey, 20k might be another realistic target. When we get into this area, you can pick up your position on the consolidation. You know, there's no need to assume that the move is going to be quick. Even whatever happens, it does not matter. We will consolidate these lows for some time, and it might be a quarter or two. It might be 3 to 6 months that we grind out these lows before we look for upward movement. So going all in on these dips is the absolute worst move. I've been burned in the past by doing this myself. Don't repeat my mistake, guys. That's why we're here, to learn from each other. So I gave you the targets on Bitcoin. Let's go to a daily on Ethereum and then just quickly see what we can muster. So on a daily on Ethereum, same situation. We need to basically, oh, that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin, and now here's Ethereum. So Ethereum on a daily, guys, we hit the $1,700 target and we wicked right off of it. If you look at my previous videos, we've been waiting for this to happen for like 2-3 weeks. The issue is we took all the liquidity here, we wicked that exact same area, and now we're wicking away. So I don't know if the bottom is in yet. I have these lower targets on Ethereum for a reason. So now it's up to the bulls to defend 1700. And now, since we did not even get back into this orange channel, I'm going to delete this green channel. That's useless now. And the point I'm trying to make now is the wick. Okay, we are wicking into the Bollinger Band and then back out. It is imperative today that we close this daily. Let me see where this is at. We need to close this daily above $2,050. It seems like. Can't get a clear look, but $2,050 is what I'm seeing. I'm going to remove this measured move of the orange channel. It's been completely filled. I'm going to remove this or measured move out of the breakdown. Feel free to go back to my other videos to see how I did that, how I got those measured moves. It's basically from this pink channel and this orange channel like we did on Bitcoin. And then we had this fib target as well, which we clearly hit it perfectly and wicked right off of it. This could be stop losses triggering this wick. So I'm not saying that the bottom is in yet. I'm just saying that this was an area that I wanted to take a long off of and then take my profit immediately at the 21. So let me give you that scenario now. So basically, if we can basically get back into this channel at 2050 and close this daily, we can look for a retrace to the 21, but first resistance will be 2464, and then we can look at the 21, which is around 2600. every day that goes by, we're gonna have this EMAs move down, and it looks like this EMA is gonna come into 2464 anyway. So I'm assuming that's gonna be a large layer of resistance to the upside before we roll back down and find some consolidation footing. And what I'm trying to say is, like, we whipped off here, that's fantastic. We can close into here today, that's great. Tomorrow we can look into a retracement to the upside coming into this area, and then we can find some support and then continue higher. If we can't put price action like this with lower highs, well, then we're gonna probably come back over here and roll over, and then re-break this or retest this low, consolidate, and then decide if we're gonna break up or if we're gonna break down from here. Okay, if we just continue down today and we close the daily under the Bollinger Band, well, tomorrow we're gonna make a new low and we're gonna test the 1715, and I don't think that we're gonna just break it. We can consolidate here for a while, like this little triangle consolidation due to this orange channel that I'm showing you against the fib. And then we can roll over, and then we can retest these lower levels like 1395, which is 1400, and we can retest into the 17, then break down, and then come into this pocket before we break up. My main target is this pocket. Credit goes to TR from what was that? Chart Champions. TR from Chart Champions Discord group. He's the one who taught us about this pocket, so I just want to give him full credit. It is very, very effective. It basically closes out all the other positions who are over leveraged, and then if you are patient enough for this area, having a stop loss right underneath is very, very effective if the move is actually bottoming out in this area. So keep that in mind, everyone. I am giving you that Ethereum theory on a daily time frame. Going to a 4-hour on Ethereum, we can zoom in a little bit because I know we have a lot of time on the daily. You can see we just opened and closed outside of the Bollinger Band. This is a brand new 4-hour candle. I'm expecting a new low, guys. I'm expecting this wick to get filled on a 4-hour on Ethereum. And Ethereum and Bitcoin are like working tandem. So if one is doing something other, well, make sure the other one that's doing something different doesn't drag the other asset in the direction that opposite of the other asset. You know, these all will follow each other together. We have very, very high volume on the sell side. This little rinkety-dinkety volume on the buy side is weak. We need to see people actually show conviction that, hey, the bottom is in. So I'm not 100% on that. So I'm just going to draw this little triangle. And I'm assuming we're going to consolidate this in a 4-hour and then break down and then try to find our footing at this lower level, and then we can retrace back. But all you little pattern traders, I'm looking for an inverse head and shoulder. At least a quick head and shoulder to show me, hey, the bottom is in, before we look for higher targets. Once I see something like this, kind of a consolidation where we're making higher lows, I can say, hey, let's look back at the channel, let's look back at the fib as targets, let's look at the midline of this orange channel that we broke down from. We have a long way to go before recovery is even in the books. The first thing is, in 2 hours and 33 minutes, we want to close above 1925. If we can't close above 1925 on Ethereum in the next 2.5 hours, I would expect these lows to come at you really, really quickly, because all these people who dip bought will quickly remove their position, and you're going to see a cascading capitulation situation occur. And that is Ethereum on a 4-hour time frame, guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. All of you new members, if you have not subscribed already and you're watching my content, please press the subscribe button and the bell notification button. I want to be able to give you guys this information as quickly as possible. A lot of people were very doubtful of these targets. Well, now they're eating their words. And all you people who are going high leverage, trying to catch knives and try to buy the dip, DCAing into a losing position, well, I think our channel might benefit you in the long run to understand how I am trading, and you can steal my style and apply it to yours and become even a more profitable trader. So aside from that, guys, I really appreciate your time. I hope everyone is being safe. I know the markets are not friendly, but this is literally what the markets are. If you're comfortable, that means something is too easy. The market is you defending yourself with your money against the smartest, richest people in the world. Why do you think it's gonna be easy? This is not McDonald's where you flip burgers and fry fries, okay guys? This is where boys become men and babies go the fuck home to mommy and daddy, all right? Be defensive with your capital. Without liquidity, you can't get in the market. Do not go over leverage and get liquidated. Use stop losses. The mentality of having the exchange know your stop loss so you don't want to use your stop loss. You're not trading $100 million contracts. Relax. The exchange is not out there to get you. They're out there to get everyone. So if you're getting liquidated, there's someone with way more money than you with way less leverage who's also feeling the pressure. So stop using high leverage and sleep easy at night with stop loss. If you're in profit, take some profit off the table, pay yourself, move your stop loss to profit or where your entry is. So that way you're not just hoping and praying. If the market comes back in your face, you already took some profit, your stop loss is in profit, so you're not walking away with the loss. You can walk away with the win and just reposition on the next trade because there's a next trade coming every other day. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me, guys. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for making this channel a success. Without you guys, I wouldn't be waking up at 5 in the morning to make a new video to get you guys updated. I'm gonna try to hit you guys up after my, that's my alarm for work. I will follow you guys up after I'm done with my onboarding process at work. It's my first day today at a bank, ironically. And I will answer any questions you guys have. Please look in the descriptions of the video. I opened a Discord yesterday, so feel free to go to my Discord. I will be showing my charts real time on shorter time frames, so you will get warnings way quicker on my Discord than you would with my YouTube videos that come out once a day or twice a day. Also, the traders in my Discord are pro traders from all the other groups. I've met them in the last 4 years. These guys are all different in their methods and styles. You can learn from them for free and become a much better trader. Use this to your advantage. No other person is doing this on YouTube. Thank you so much. Once again, have a great day. Wish me luck, guys.